It was a typical Friday night, and like many times before, I found myself alone in my dimly lit apartment. The only company I had was the soft glow of my phone as I absent-mindedly scrolled through Snapchat stories. Little did I know that the mundane routine of my digital escapades was about to take a horrifying turn. A notification popped up, signaling a new friend request. The username was a string of random characters that seemed more like a glitch than a legitimate account. Intrigued, and perhaps a bit too curious for my own good, I accepted the request. Immediately, a private snap arrived from the mysterious user. The snap showed a distorted, shadowy figure standing just outside my apartment building. I squinted at the screen, unnerved by the familiarity of the surroundings. The caption read, "I'm closer than you think." Confused and slightly disturbed, I quickly dismissed it as a prank from a friend who knew my address. I sent a joking reply, asking them to reveal themselves. The only response I received was a chilling photo of my own apartment door, captured from an angle that suggested the photographer was lurking just out of sight. An uneasy feeling settled over me, and I began to question the nature of this strange encounter. The next snap heightened my anxiety, a video of my apartment's hallway, the sound of faint footsteps echoing. The caption simply read, "Follow me." As I hesitated, I could hear the soft, rhythmic footsteps through my phone's speakers. The invisible presence seemed to guide me as I ventured into the hallway, my heart pounding with every step. The hallway seemed elongated, the walls closing in as I followed the haunting footsteps on my phone screen. The next snap was a static-filled video, the image distorted as if taken through a haze. The eerie footsteps grew louder, and I realized they were now synchronized with my own. Panic set in as I glanced over my shoulder, half expecting to see the shadowy figure from the snap. The Snapchats continued, leading me through the labyrinthine corridors of my apartment building. The distorted figure seemed to be teasing me, always out of sight but never far away. Each snap heightened the suspense, the invisible entity toying with my sense of security. Eventually, I found myself standing in front of my own apartment door. The doorknob turned slowly, as if controlled by unseen hands. The door creaked open, revealing the dimly lit interior of my home. Fear paralyzed me as I hesitated at the threshold. The next snap was a video taken from within my apartment. The angle suggested the unseen intruder was standing just behind me, capturing my every move. The chilling caption read, "I've been watching you." A surge of adrenaline propelled me into action. I slammed the door shut, my hands shaking as I fumbled to lock it. My mind raced with the unsettling realization that someone, or something, had invaded my most private space. The Snapchats continued, documenting my every move within the confines of my apartment. The figure seemed to know my habits, capturing moments when I thought I was alone. The sense of violation was overwhelming, as if my every action was being scrutinized by an unseen voyeur. Desperation led me to reach out to friends, hoping for a rational explanation. They dismissed it as a prank or a glitch, urging me to contact Snapchat support. But deep down, I knew this was something far more sinister. One night, as I lay in bed, a particularly chilling snap arrived. A video of me sleeping, the distorted figure looming over my bed. The haunting whispers in the background sent shivers down my spine. The caption read, "Sleeping, but never alone." Terrified, I decided to involve the police. They took my statement, examined the Snapchats, and attempted to trace the mysterious user. But like a phantom, the entity eluded their efforts, leaving me to grapple with the unnerving reality that I was being haunted by an unseen presence. In the days that followed, the Snapchats grew increasingly disturbing. Photos of my own reflection in mirrors, videos of objects moving on their own accord, and captions that hinted at an otherworldly force that reveled in my fear. I felt like a pawn in a malevolent game, the boundaries between reality and the digital realm blurring into a nightmarish fusion. One evening, the final Snapchat arrived. A video of my own face, contorted into a twisted smile, the eyes void of emotion. The caption sent a chill down my spine, "I've found you." Terrified for my safety, I fled my apartment, seeking refuge with friends and family. The police continued their investigation, but the digital trail left by the mysterious Snapchat user led to dead ends. The entity seemed to dissolve into the shadows, leaving behind only a haunting legacy of fear. To this day, the memory of those chilling Snapchats lingers, a cautionary tale that the digital realm is not always a safe haven. The invisible intruder, with its distorted figure and malevolent presence, serves as a reminder that sometimes, the horror is not confined to the realms of fiction. It can infiltrate our everyday lives, leaving us haunted by the specter of the unknown. The night started innocently enough. I was home alone, idly scrolling through Snapchat, when I noticed a new filter that had appeared on my app. It was called Whisper, and its description claimed to enhance the volume of any audio captured in a snap. Intrigued, I decided to give it a try. I aimed my phone at my living room and took a quick video. The filter added an eerie undertone to the ambient sounds, making the familiar creaks of the house seem more ominous than usual. I laughed it off, thinking it was just a quirky addition to the app. As I continued experimenting with the Whisper filter, the night took a dark turn. I received a Snapchat from an unknown username, just a jumble of random letters and numbers. The video showed a dark room, the Whisper filter amplifying the rustling of what sounded like paper or fabric. The caption sent a shiver down my spine. Listen closely. The room in the video looked vaguely familiar, and as I strained my ears, I realized it was my own living room. Panic set in as I replayed the video, scrutinizing every detail. The shadows seemed to move on their own, and a chill crept up my spine as I recognized the distinct pattern of the throw blanket on my couch. I replied with a shaky message, demanding to know who they were and how they had access to my home. The mysterious user responded with another video, this time from the inside of my bedroom. The Whisper filter intensified the sound of footsteps, slow and deliberate. My heart pounded in my chest as I rushed to my bedroom, phone still in hand. The room was empty, but the sense of violation lingered. I checked every corner, every closet, but found nothing. My mind raced with possibilities, each more terrifying than the last. The Snapchat messages continued, each video revealing another room in my house. The Whisper filter heightened the eerie sounds, making the mundane seem macabre. In the kitchen, the filter accentuated the rhythmic dripping of the faucet. In the bathroom, it magnified the hushed whispers that seemed to emanate from the walls. I felt a growing dread as I realized the intruder must be someone who knew the layout of my home intimately. The videos became more disturbing, capturing moments when I was unaware of being watched, reading a book, watching TV, even sleeping. I contacted the police, showing them the unsettling videos and explaining the situation. They assured me they would investigate, but the Snapchat user remained elusive, leaving behind only haunting audio snippets and chilling visuals of my own life. One night, as I lay in bed, I received a final Snapchat. The video showed my front door slowly creaking open, the Whisper filter emphasizing the haunting creaking sound. The figure of a shadowy silhouette entered, and the caption simply read, "I'm inside." Terror gripped me as I frantically dialed 911. The police rushed to my house, but by the time they arrived, the intruder was gone. There were no signs of forced entry, no traces of the mysterious Snapchat user. It was as if they had never been there. In the aftermath, I changed my locks, installed security cameras, and even moved to a new neighborhood, desperate to escape the haunting memories of that Snapchat horror. The police investigation yielded no leads, leaving me to grapple with the unsettling reality that someone had invaded not just my home but the very essence of my privacy. To this day, I wonder if the Whisper filter had somehow opened a portal to a darker dimension, allowing an unseen presence to infiltrate my life. The haunting sounds and images captured on Snapchat continue to linger in the recesses of my mind, a chilling reminder that the line between the virtual world and reality is thinner than we dare to imagine. The glow from my phone pierced through the darkness of my room as I mindlessly scrolled through Snapchat. It was just another mundane evening, and I was alone in my apartment, seeking solace in the familiar faces of my friends' Snapchat stories. Little did I know that the app would soon become a conduit for something far more sinister. As I scrolled, a notification popped up from an unfamiliar username, @WhisperingShadow. Intrigued, I opened the message, revealing a single snap, a dimly lit hallway with a flickering light at the end. The caption read, "Follow the whispers." Curiosity tinged with unease, I turned up the volume and strained to hear. Faint whispers echoed through my phone, unintelligible but undeniably eerie. My surroundings seemed to fade away as I concentrated on the haunting voices emanating from the video. The next snap arrived promptly, revealing a slightly ajar door at the end of the hallway. The whispers intensified, and an unseen force seemed to beckon me forward. Against my better judgment, I played along, my heart pounding with a mixture of fear and fascination. With each subsequent snap, the environment morphed, leading me through a series of dimly lit rooms. The sinister whispers grew louder, their source impossible to pinpoint. The atmosphere became suffocating, as if unseen eyes were watching my every move. As I approached the final room, the whispers reached a crescendo. The door swung open slowly, revealing a pitch-black space. A chilling voice, neither male nor female, murmured, "Enter, and you will see." I hesitated, my finger hovering over the screen, torn between the allure of the mysterious journey and the nagging sense that I was playing a dangerous game. In the end, curiosity triumphed, and I entered the dark room. The screen remained black for a moment, the only sound being my own shallow breaths. Then, the video flickered to life, revealing a scene that sent shivers down my spine. It was my own apartment, my living room, my bedroom, my kitchen, all captured from angles that only someone inside could achieve. The whispers transformed into malevolent laughter, and the room around me seemed to close in. Panic set in as I realized the severity of the situation. Someone had invaded my privacy, and the Snapchats were a twisted showcase of my most intimate moments. The next snap revealed my own terrified face, captured in real time. The caption mocked me, "Did you enjoy the show?" My hands trembled as I fumbled to close the app, but the messages kept coming. "Behind you." I spun around, my heart in my throat. The room was empty, but the feeling of being watched lingered. Another snap arrived, this time a video of my back as I faced the unseen presence. The caption read, "I'm always with you." In a fit of panic, I rushed to the door and bolted it shut, my mind racing to comprehend the nightmare unfolding through my phone. The Snapchats continued, documenting my every move with disturbing accuracy. The whispers evolved into explicit threats, the unseen intruder reveling in their ability to manipulate my reality. Desperation led me to call the police, my voice shaking as I explained the bizarre situation. They assured me they would investigate, but the intruder remained elusive, leaving me trapped in a twisted game with no clear rules. As the night wore on, the Snapchats grew more deranged. Photos of my personal belongings arranged in unsettling patterns, videos of my sleeping form with captions that hinted at the intruder's intimate knowledge of my fears. It was as if they reveled in the psychological torment they were inflicting. Days turned into sleepless nights as the police investigation yielded no tangible leads. The Snapchats persisted, an unrelenting barrage of horror that left me questioning my sanity. I became a prisoner in my own home, the once familiar spaces tainted by the insidious presence that lurked within the pixels of my phone. One fateful evening, the final snap arrived. A video of the intruder, face obscured by darkness, their voice a haunting whisper. "You played the game, and now you're mine." With that, the Snapchat ceased, but the psychological scars remained. The police investigation led to dead ends, and the unsettling truth lingered, I was not alone, and the whispering shadow had become an indelible part of my reality. To this day, the sound of a Snapchat notification sends a chill down my spine, a reminder that the line between the virtual world and the tangible can blur into a nightmare beyond imagination. The whispering shadow, with its sinister whispers and invasive presence, left me haunted in the silence of my own solitude.